What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of View from the Crease. Today, we're going to be taking a look at an incident that happened with Connor Hellebuyck, where his mask was removed during play, and a goal was scored as a result of him not being in position with his mask on. So let's take a look. This is courtesy of Sportsnet. There's a real quick play in front of the net right here. The defender of Winnipeg hits Jamie Benn pretty hard, causing Matt Murray's head to yank in a pretty dangerous position there. And then helmet comes off, and a goal scored while Connor Hellebuyck is laying on the ground. Not okay. So let's we're going to slow this down because this is happening again and again so many times. So first, the question is, did Jamie Benn purposely hurt Hellebuyck? I personally do not think he did anything here. He's trying to get the puck, gets hit pretty hard, and the whole time, two hands on the stick. He looks like he's concentrating on the play. I don't see any kind of intent here that would lead me to believe that boom, boom. Like his arm is like up. I don't even think his arm makes contact with Hellebuyck's head. It's more like his like ribs and is just his torso in general. See, you can kind of see. Yeah, Jamie Benn's arm is up like this. His Connor Hellebuyck's head is right here hitting his ribs. Now, I don't think that that's any kind of foul play on Jamie Benn's part. I think that Morrissey clearly hits, and defenders, you gotta be aware that you're hitting the player towards your goalie. I mean, I know you have to take the body, I understand that, but I've seen a play once before where Charlie McAvoy absolutely leveled a defender into Tuukka, and Tuukka took the worst of it. And I get that you're trying to eliminate them from making that cross crease play in the scenario I'm talking about, and this one you're trying to stop Ben from making a play on the side of the net, but this is a dangerous play by the defenseman, and Hellebuyck could have gotten seriously injured here. But the problem is that this is a problem with the rule book here. So because usually when a goalie's helmet comes off during play, the play is blown dead right away. Even if like the goalie gets hit in the face with a shot, there's buckles on the goalie mask, and they're designed to kind of pop when that happens. It's just to give a little bit of give and absorb some of the shock, but they're meant to kind of like, they easily do kind of pop off when you take a pretty hard shot. So the natural thing to do, because you notice it right away, your mask doesn't sit normal, and now it's become a danger to you. So you'll shake your head and your mask would come off. Now, I mentioned in a video previous to this that there are a couple ways that a goalie can take advantage of a situation to stop the play if their team's in trouble or if they're in trouble. But a lot of times it is the right play by a goalie that if one of the snaps comes undone, to shake the helmet off. You want your equipment on, right? Especially something that's protecting your face, your brain, everything like that. You don't want to take any risks at all. And with a puck, vulcanized rubber puck coming at you at 90 to 100 miles per hour, you want to make sure your equipment's on the right way. So the conflict here is that the rule book states that if the offensive team in this scenario, so Dallas, has the puck, they can still get a shot off because they don't want to be robbed of an opportunity to score in an offensive possession scenario. So Dallas has the puck. Connor Hellebuyck's mask comes off, but because they have a scoring chance, the ref doesn't blow the play dead. That's a direct conflict of the rule and the safety of the player. Of course, you want to give the offensive team a chance to score if they worked hard for it. But there is a problem when you're trying to score towards the net where the player has their mask off. That's a problem. The rule contradicts what's happening on the ice and the safety of the player. So there needs to be a rule change here that if the goalie's mask comes off, that's it. It has to be blown dead. And if it happens again and again, or if it's intentional, then you give a delay of game penalty. But for the safety of the goalie, the play should be blown dead as soon as the mask comes off. There's no reason. It is funny to me that they're like, okay, well, we didn't want to blow the play dead even though you're in danger because they had a chance to shoot the puck at you who doesn't have your mask on. It just doesn't make sense. Now, for some of you who are like, but nothing bad happened. I have this one video way back in the day. We're going to take it back to the Bruins Cup run in 2011. The Lightning score a goal that goes directly off of Tim Thomas's face while his mask is off. And that is why we can't have this happen. Thank you, Versus. I don't know if you guys remember Versus, but this is taking it back. All right, so Tampa just scored a goal. Tim Thomas, the puck, this is crazy, but the puck goes across. That doesn't matter. He gets hit by his own player. I think he gets run over by McQuaid. See, here comes contact with McQuaid. This is where the mask is going to come off. Now, in my opinion, of course they don't show it there. In my opinion, you can't, see, ready, boom, falls on his head. This is where the mask comes off. Scramble over here. They shoot it. It goes off of Tim Thomas's face and into the net. He grabs his face right away. And actually, you can hear Tim Thomas say in the audio of this video, and this is what I loved about Timmy and goalies that don't embellish, is that he just goes over the ref and he says, what about, blowing the play dead because of my mask? He doesn't lose it beyond that. The guy is bleeding from the face right here. This is where he got hurt. And he just went over to the ref and said, why didn't that get blown dead? And the Bruins, just carry on and keep playing this game. That goal doesn't get called back. I think it should. So here it is once again. He gets run over by his own player. And this happens very quickly. He gets the puck, shoots it, goes off of him, and then into the net. The best view of this is the overhead. You can clearly see the puck come into frame. Boom. Right off of Thomas. I'll be honest with you. I'm looking at this. That puck might have gone off of his chest. And the cut on his eye might be from the contact with McQuaid. I don't know, but just looking at this with fair eyes, that could be the possibility. Either way, this puck was shot directly at Tim Thomas without his mask on to protect him. And it goes off of either his face or his neck or chest area and into the net. That doesn't even go directly into the net. So I really don't understand how they didn't take this into account that this was a dangerous play. It should have been blown dead. But this is the kind of stuff that can happen when a goalie loses his mask. He becomes very vulnerable. And so I am a firm believer that just like the moorings coming off the pegs, if a goalie does it too much, shaking their mask off if they get hit in the face, you call delay a game penalty on them. But they should be given the benefit of the doubt that the mask is off and now they are in a very dangerous position. And just because the offensive team has a chance to score, that is what the threat is. It is the other team having a chance to score, which is a threat. So those are the two examples I wanted to take a look at. Just showing the one with Connor Hellebuck, which I hope he's okay. I actually didn't see if he's okay after that, but he could have easily hurt his neck or gotten a concussion. I don't think it was intentional by Ben. The play should have been blown dead. I don't think that should count. That's my opinion. Let me know what you thought in the comments. As always, I appreciate it. I love the interaction. And thank you very much for being here for another episode. We'll see you next time.